So we're going to start out with the ham by making it. When you start opening the package, you use a pair of scissors or anything that you can open up with the ham. What? Now, if you get the ham with the water inside, you want to be careful opening it.
Looks like you're making a ham.
No, duh, I am.
Oh, shit.
Ham I am.
That's the only thing I have to do.
It's going to be a little hard opening the ham.
Don't you want to pull out that pan and put it in the pan?
Yes.
Make it easy. You cook, I watch fun.
Now here's the ham. And then you want a pan, and you always want to spray the pan with Pam. So you don't spray too much on it or you'll taste the Pam. You just want to spray a little bit on it so the ham don't stick to it.
And watch out because the cutting board has legs.
No, don't. So I'm going to put some seasonings on it. Yeah, that's good. Italian seasoning.
Oh, you could cut it and spray it.
On the ham.
Can you stop it?
Over the break, we seasoned the ham. Now we're going to start putting it in the oven. You want to preheat the oven to 350. So now we're going to go bring it into the oven. Always make sure you have a oven mitten on so you don't burn yourself doing it.
On the lowest one.
Now we're going to let this sit while we start doing the potatoes. So you always want to clean off the board now. And now, let's bring out the potatoes. You want fresh potatoes for the dinner. You can use a paring knife or a peeler. Well, today I'm going to use both. So, this looks like a pretty good potato.
How's the ham coming?
It's cooking. Now you want to peel it. And always make sure you get off all the skin. It won't taste right if you don't get off all the skin.
Careful cutting too, right?
And also be very careful when you cut. And P.S. Always have the trash barrel with you when you peel. Now we're gonna start. I cut all the potatoes up. We rinsed them. Now I'm gonna go put some water in.
Tacos are doing. Tacos are doing.
Now I'm putting it
Back
on
burner
the stove.
first. Explain why.
Back burner first because if you put it in the front, back burner first because if you put it in the front, it can overboil, and if somebody's walking by, they can get really hurt by it. You don't want to put your stove on that high. You usually want to put it on low.
Wrong burner.
Yeah. Okay. Now the things are cooking, the potatoes are cooking. Now I'm going to start out with
How long did the potatoes cook for?
half an hour, 20 minutes. Now I'm going to start doing the cookies because if I do the vegetables now, they'll be cold by then.
Quick tip, keep on checking the potatoes as they're cooking.
In the ham.
And the ham.
Also the ham too. So I got some cookie dough here. And I'm going to take it out of here. And they are sugar cookies.
And remember guys, always wash your hands.
Exactly.
So what are you doing?
So I'm going to roll the cookie dough. And I'm going to flatten it so it will cook good. Also, you have to put ham on the pan. Like I told you before, not too much or you'll taste the pan. So, I'm going to flatten out the cookie dough. And I'm going to pick it up. And make sure it's very perfect to go on the pan. They don't have to be perfect, but they don't have to be fancy either. I'm going to flatten it out and put it on the pan. Roll it again and flatten it out. And put it on the pan. Make sure you spread them out enough so when they cook, they don't stick together. Flatten it, put it on the pan. Put it on the pan. I'm going to roll one more. I am going to put it on the pan. At the end, your pan should look very neat. Have them all spread out very neatly. And they would be good to go in the oven. So I'm going to bring it over here. And put it in the oven. Let them cook for like about 10, 20 to 15 minutes on 350.
What are you doing?
Making sure my hands are sanitary. You always want to clean the board after. I will be right back.
What are you doing now?
Cleaning the board so it'll be sanitary. Now I'm going to bring it back over here and dry it off. Now, I'm going to start out with the vegetables. Always get a can or whatever you want. A fresh, good made can with really good peas. Make sure they're not outdated. You're going to open them, peel the top off, throw it in the trash. You're going to use a pan, of course. You're going to put them in the pan.
What are you grabbing?
A fork to take out all the peas out of there. Again.
Can't let any peas go to waste.
And that's right, because a lot of kids don't have enough food.
Good job with that. Is there a difference on what you should use for vegetables?
No, not that really. You just gotta make sure they're not updated. Now you're gonna spread them around the pan and put them on the oven,
Put them on the oven?
on the stove. Make sure nothing's on the bottom if you have a gas or gas stove with flame on it.
Okay.
So you
I'll
don't
remember to tell my mother that.
so you don't light the house on fire. Now this one I'm going to put on the front burner because it's not going to overflow, depending on how much you put in the pan.
Isn't it too soon to put the vegetables on now?
Well, you can always reheat them.
They always get forgotten.
No, not really. Well, we'll be back pretty soon.